I need to do a little bit of editing with the camera, but then we'll start this. Let's start. Damn it, what about? How are you all doing? What's up? It's me, King Beeler, and I'm back, and I'm excited to welcome you guys to the newest series on my channel, LA Noire. So I had to play this game before. I'm beating this game before. This is one of my favorite games. I love this game so much, and I'm ready to play this game on the channel. Up. I just want you to know the camera may switch when we get into the game. I may switch the camera. We gotta figure out which corner works best for this game. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a full let's play of this game. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Now I'll play the tutorial cases for you guys. I got you. That way I'm playing the full game. And I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm gonna be quiet so you can listen.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
I'm trying to test the mic, see if the mic works. Does the mic work? Does the mic work? Alright, mic works. We're good. Okay. Now that we know the mic is working, we can help it off.
Straight through the next intersection.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine.
Alright, so right off the bat, I can see the bottom right, the bottom left is not really working that well. So we'll try the top right, or the top left.
Himself.
Top right, or top left. kind of big. I don't know how I like that. I don't know if I like it that big. I don't really like that big. Hold on.
Floyd.
Yep, we're gonna roll in the top right.
Homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
So might try to do the first 3. Oh, no, it's not working.
This is a fist.
Top left ain't working.
Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Look at this junk.
So yeah, I pretty much know where all the clues are and stuff.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
I already know where pretty much all the clues are and stuff. I know the entire story and
Shooter put him up against the
I've
wall
played
and
this game
blew
a
his
couple
brains
times.
out.
Hell of a way to go.
excuse me.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I'm still climbing.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed
Smith
with
&
this
Wesson,
crap.
serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
It's not your job.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my
Can have
ass.
your there's a
You'll be
way
fine,
for
Ralph. You worry too
your
much.
partner to drive, but there's an achievement for driving a lot. Hold on, let me read what the comment says. Hello, chocolate memes 2427.
Careful!
How are you doing today?
Straight on here.
So I have my phone is charging right now, and it's kind of hard to look at. So if I miss your comment, that's most likely why, because it's like every time something comes up, I gotta switch over to yeah, I've played 4 and beat it too. But there's an achievement you have to do every interrogation perfect. So I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to do every interrogation perfect.
Turn left when you can.
You have to do every crime scene or every case absolutely perfect.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Yep.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
I feel like he's being sarcastic. I don't like it.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Can you drive to this one?
I'll let him drive. But I am gonna do some driving.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in union.
I'm gonna skip driving. So I think there's 3 cases in the patrolman. So I think we'll try to do the patrolmans today. Maybe we'll do more. I don't know. This video might be end when we do the 3 patrolman cases.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps.
No, I
This is
don't think
Officer
I have
Gunn,
any DLC.
Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
I don't think so.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, heck no. You just messed up.
You ready, tough?
Guess what? That's a felony. That's a felony. You're going to jail for that. Going to jail for that.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt.
Probably should.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Enjoy a long ass.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm going to take a look around.
TKO indeed. Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Badge 1247.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
I love it. That was really funny. This guy didn't ask for your help. Can you believe him? Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
What?
It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street.
Bang bang.
Identify code 3.
Chocolate memes.
We'll take
247.
that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14
Bang,
Adam
bang.
calling KGPL.
Indeed.
We'll handle the 211.
Roger
So
that.
probably should have said it
14
looking at the
Adam.
camera.
Suspects are armed and
Bang
dangerous.
bang. Indeed.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Let's go do this thing. Put my signs back on. I guess I don't have a horn. Yo, pull over. What the heck? If you hear sirens, you're supposed to pull over.
Here. We gotta move it.
Oh, we got some gangsters over here. We got some people thinking they're gangsters. Okay. Gangsters you are. Okay.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Nah, I'm good, fam.
Backup will be here soon.
I don't do slow. I'll read that comment in a second.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
copper.
Find some cover.
Anyone else want some?
That's it? We got them all?
Woo!
I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
We need to build a wall so bad guys don't be killing people.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Good job, Ralph. Ralph's my man. Yeah. Chocolate, you need to get yourself a Ralph.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole.
Kelso.
They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Just kidding. Kelso's gonna be Kelso becomes one of my favorite characters of all time. I love I think Kelso's who I think he is. Kelso's one of my favorite characters. Jack Kelso. His name is Jack. I love him.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso.
Jack Kelso. I end
With
up
some
loving
people,
Jack.
it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
He's
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Sitting down there looking pretty.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley!
Where you going? Where you going? Oh, you're trapped now, bud.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
You're trapped now, Bowers.
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
This part always messes me up.
Get down from there right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's listening, but I don't think he's listening, Ralph.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Back here. Get back here, Bowers.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Yeah, you are.
I've done my time. You assholes already screwed me once.
It's over, Bowers! Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Oh, and now you have a felony.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Now you have a felony, so now you're going to jail for longer. Congratulations. You seem really tough now. Yep.
How you doing, Wendell?
Now you're going to jail for
Parole
murder.
officer's feeling
Extra long.
lonely.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head.
How's that going for 10
This
years?
hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Battery or assault against an officer is 25 years. Mr. Bowers is going to jail for 25 years.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets
Okay,
you
this is
recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
This is where I'm going to be unable to read your comments, because I'm going to have to look at the guide.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Yeah, I know where everything is. I just gotta... It's when you interrogate her.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Can I just point out?
Everybody stay...
He's first responding. So he's the first responder to the crime scene, which means he's not allowed to leave the crime scene until the homicide detectives show up. I just want to point that out.
Back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight.
He is not... He's technically... It is illegal for him to leave the crime scene without the homicide showing up.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
I want to investigate his pockets.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Wait, where? I gotta look at the shell casing. Yeah, once we look at the shell casing, I don't know where it is though. Yeah, there.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
And there's a gun in the trash can.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Now I gotta go interview the lady
Gun
inside.
store's a couple blocks from here.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
I got it.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
She's lying.
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
See, look at her. She's not making direct eye contact, which means she's lying. Accuse, right? Yeah.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little...
Hold on.
Stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun.
I wanted to
He
do bad
kept
cop.
pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
See, again, not direct eye contact, looking around the room.
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Got him.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
There's two.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galleta.
Okay, I went
Even
to
minor
making eye
details can
contact,
become
so I don't
important
really
later on.
understand, but...
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
You're what? Is this important? I don't think so, right? Make sure it's not important.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Didn't think so. I want to go to Hartfield Jewelry Store, right? Hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. One second. One second, I'm looking at something. Should we go to Eagle Sun's gun store? Yeah. We'll go to Eagle Sun's gun store.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
You can drive.
We're gonna go to the gun store first. Which means, because we need to get all clues.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Guns,
Remember the
bang,
owner?
bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang.
Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Nope, we're not done. I need to look at the ledger. Oh no, wait. Was that how many clues do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why do we have 8? Why do you have 8 clues? Shooting. Lawyer vouchways, shell casings. Nope, go back. Shell casings, the gun. Suspect positively identified. Searched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, I'm dumb. There's 7 clues. So now we're gonna go to Hartfield's jewelry store.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ooh, this has the old controls about lie and...
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Nope.
No way!
Kalu, get back here!
Boy, that steak had seen better days.
Stop or I will shoot!
No, you don't.
Heavens!
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
Am I interviewing
The
him?
one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the
After
half-leads,
this,
the
I'm gonna
half-truths.
end the video, and I'm gonna make an. I'm
The
gonna end
case that
this
other
part,
cops
and then
murmur
I'll do the
about
next
whenever
part
you walk
directly after.
past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens
After
back
this,
to
we
the hell
will-
they came from.
Again, I'll end the video.
But I'm
and then
curious
I'll
as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Great.
Fine, sir.
Very good.
I have a guide right
The
now in front
evidence
of me.
is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I won't. I got you, my man. I got you, sir. Let's talk, Kalu.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
I'm not gonna fail him. So, it says lie, but I'm pretty sure the lie is accused, right? Yeah.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Square.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett
Confessed.
Gage.
I didn't fail him.
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them.
Hashtag Detective Beeler is on the case.
The jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Detective Beeler. Beeler, Beeler, Beeler.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
Damn straight.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the
I
public
should
can
be
admire.
arrested because I didn't
I
follow the
applaud a
procedure.
man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Bingo! Wow. Perfect. Alright, this one's a little bit difficult because there are 14 clues. Now it gets hard, but I can handle it. Actually, I'm going to end the part here. So I'm going to end this part here, Chocolate, but I'm going to be starting a new part directly after I end this one, so I'll see you in a minute, maybe, hopefully.